Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you champions, Peter. At this point in time, massive congratulations to you guys being champions once again, yet again, back to back, countless times. Tell me, man, what's going through your feelings right now?
I would like to thank God first. He made it possible for us. My teammates, supporters, and everyone who was behind us. Amazing feeling, exciting, you know. All the hard work every year we have put in has finally paid off, and we want more.
And just take us through the season, man. I mean, it was a season whereby we were closer to breaking that record goal. I mean, it's getting closer and closer. How do you feel about that at this point in time?
Sometimes I do not want to say a lot of things, but we all know. But there's always next year. There are things that will still break, but I'm not really concerned about that. But I'm more concerned about giving back to the club for giving me this opportunity. But all in all, the season was okay. We pushed, and where we are today is because of the hard work.
And tell me, man, throughout the season, I mean, with a lot of changes, having to have Coach 𝙇𝙄𝙉𝘼𝙉𝘼 also coming in with some changes, his experience, his culture also. How important was he with his contribution and his coaching?
Well, he's a coach like any other coach. You know, he brought in hard work. He brought in more new tactics. He made us believe more in ourselves. And you know, it's one of those coaches where the demand wins and wins. So for us, it's just to bring the results, and he kept on pushing us, which was what we wanted, and he got what he wanted.
And I was hoping that I would see the Springbok celebrations towards the corner, but just take us through whereby I felt at some stages you were very much a key player, and at some point I saw you with some touches whereby you wanted to put 𝙎𝙼𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘼 on. Just take me through that.
Yeah, well, we all wanted 𝙎𝙼𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘼 to score, because you can see I could have cut in and score, but I saw him in a better angle and I just slotted the ball through him. But luckily it was wet, but I believe that next season coming he will score more goals.
And of course now looking towards the next one, which is of course this one is in the bag, the championship. Massive congratulations. Now you look forward to the CAF Champions League. And then with those preparations, what do you think? What's your feeling with that?
For now, let the guys enjoy. But come Monday, we have to make sure we give it a grind and focus on the big one, which is the Champions League. Going into that match is more about winning our home game, going away, scoring goals, and just making sure the boys give the hard work that they give, and we'll take it from there.
Iki, what a season for you, man. Incredible season, massive performances. The goal, which was almost close, but not too close towards the end, and I felt like had you just stayed patient enough, you could have been able to even score those important goals just to clean that top goal scorer. Take me through us the last moments of the game, and how did you feel about it?
The last moments of the game, I felt actually good today because whatever happened at the end of the day, I'm happy still for Lucas. He took his opportunity, and for me it's all about the team first. It's not about myself. It's about helping the players, helping the team win games. So I'm happy for him. At least he's not someone else from another team. So at least he's someone in our team.
Tell me more about the brotherhood that has been happening. I mean, at some stages, I mean, like today, it went 14-14 with you and him. But I'm sure there's been, tell me about the conversation that maybe you guys would have it in the changing room about going to this encounter.
No, I said to Lucas, when he scored the first goals, I said to him, don't worry about me. I will always be happy for you, because at the end of the day, if you win it, you win it. Because I think last season he was also amongst the top scorers, and I think he got injured, so he also missed out. So this season I'm happy for him. At least he achieved a lot this season. And
yeah, massive congratulations, man. I must say, it's been a stellar performance from you, man. Again and again, season after season, you keep on improving with assists, man. Tell me about the assists, man. Where does that come from? Tell me about the assists, man.
I think sometimes players don't see what I see, because at the end of the day, they help the team also. I'm not a selfish player. I'm always want to do my best for my teammates and to get them also on the score sheet, because that's important. Goals win games.
And tell me also, man, I mean, throughout your first season, of course, the importance of you having to adapt. How crucial was it for you just to adapt in this new team and able to find your patterns of play and able to find your strengths? Because of, I mean, you're one player that has a lot of abilities in terms of speed, but then how was it important for you to stay patient within this?
For me, it was all about you need to adapt quick, because I always got support from my partner. my girlfriend, she was always behind me, even my family, her family, and I knew a lot of players in Sundowns, so they were also helping me, especially Ronwen with his family. We close, and he always pushed me like every week. He teased me like, you need to score, you need to score. Yeah. And yeah, I'm happy.
No, man, congratulations to you, Minike. You've been impressive. This is a stellar performance, man. I'm happy for you. Every game you have been improving, scoring goals, working hard for the team, man. Massive congratulations with this. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, if you want this, you must come to Sundowns.
Cheers, man. Your feelings to us today, the championship?
Yeah, very happy to be here next to you. Former teammate, very proud of him, very proud of what he's doing. And coming to the feeling, very happy. For me, that's one I did home, because this year, after years and years of sacrifice, hard work, being out of the team, in the team, loan, but this year I made a contribution. So for me personally, it's my best one.
Yeah.
My third one, but my best one, because I played, and it was just a testament of hard work, patience, and determination. It's not easy being competing with all 4 keepers that we have. We have previous Africa's number 1. We have the Africa's number 1. Ballon d'Or nominee. Then you get me.
Yeah.
So who am I not to work hard? Who am I not to push to see what heights you can reach? So very proud for me, proud of myself, very proud of the team, and hopefully this can go to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12.
We speak about someone who had like depth of, able to stay in and soak in the pressure and waiting for those moments whereby when you are called in, you are able to step up also and make your number being recognized. I mean, just take us through that, able to stay alive, able to stay hungry, because of, in a team like Mamelodi Sundowns, staying hungry is very massive.
Yeah, it's very important, especially in our position. I didn't expect to play, especially so soon in the season. But luckily for me, I had players like you. I played with you. You taught me a lot. You told me there's a lot of patience to be here. If you mess up, there's 5 other players that's waiting for your position. So that's enough for you to keep you on your toes, to stay professional, to stay hungry. I mean, look what we've done. Look what a beautiful sight this is, and we want more of this. And there should be more than enough motivation to stay here, to compete, to bring more trophies to Sundowns. So I'm very proud. I'm very proud of this team. We don't make a noise. We don't do much. We don't talk a lot. We talk on the field. So that's the most important thing. We don't worry about the outside noise. We do our job, get the job done. It's 8 in a row. Mm-hmm. What more do we need to say?
What more do you need to say? I mean, now, job well done with the Premiership. Now, all eyes will be on the CAF Champions League. I mean, of course, it's a big one. It's a big one.
Very big one indeed. The club, since I've been here, we just reached the semi-final, quarter-final, and now we hit the stage where we wanted to. So it's a big fish, and I'm sure the boys are ready. I mean, this was a good game to have before the final, and I'm sure the preparation this week will be well, and we'll prepare well for Pyramids. We know it's not going to be easy, but it will be good.
Give me another cheers, man. Give me another cheers, man. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, teammate.
Man. Oh, I don't know. Hola, papi.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go, papi.
Sundowns is 2-man trophy, guys. I told you.
Congratulations, papi. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Massive season for you. Congratulations on a stellar performance, man. I mean, you were just amazing throughout this season. I mean, of course, your first season, it wasn't really, really good.
Yeah.
Just take us through, man, what needed you to take it up a bit with this season.
Yeah. Nah, it's true, because my first season is good, but this season is very, very good. It's very, very, very good. My team, he helped me. Sorry for my English. Sometimes my English is not good.
Sometimes you can bring it in your own language.
But it's good, but the season is not finished, because they have two finals for the Champions League.
Yeah.
So, but now, for enjoying the moment, they enjoy the trophy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult season, because he fights always the time for Pirates. But I am very happy for myself, but I'm more happy for my team, because the team now, this season, we play always together, they fight together, so the good vibe, so, you know. So, it's the good moment.
Tell me more about the vibe. You mean Musa has the vibe?
Yeah, sometimes the vibe.
No, also, just show me the celebration.
My celebration?
Show me the celebration. Oh yeah?
Thank you, guys.
No.
Me coming after.
Massive congratulations, man.
Thank
Massive
you,
congratulations,
brother.
man.
Thank you.
Musa, my man. Musa, my man. Musa, my man. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Wait. Give me a fist bump with the medal. Give me a fist bump with the medal. Fist bump with the medal. Give it to me. Give it to me. All right, champ. All right, champ. All right, champ. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. And how are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks, man. Massive congratulations, man. I think what was key for me with you, I mean, in regards to the season, having to stay patient. When called up, having to produce massive performances, in and out, able to stay in and stay patient through it all. Just take us through to the season, man. Through the hardships you've been through and able to stand out through those difficult moments.
I mean, you know how it is here. You know, the environment, it's a high performance environment. You know, I always say when you come to Sundowns, you are brought here because of your talent. But then when you get here, there's equally good talent like you. But it all goes down to what else can you offer besides your talent? And you have to dig deeper now. You know, so I think what I did this season was be able to be patient, wait for my 10, and when my 10 comes, make sure that I grab it with both hands. But at the same time, when I'm not getting my 10, make sure that I push the guys who are playing.
Yeah. And also, Musa, you've been through the team throughout the seasons now, seeing back-to-back championships, being there, also having to be a senior player now. How important has it been for you just to stay with it and try to also to guide the younger person and continue with the culture of winning at Mamelodi Sundowns?
Yeah, I think also it's about not being selfish. You know, the reason why I say that is because a lot of guys came in and then this is their first championship. You know, I mean, we could easily say because we've won so many, it's fine now. Let's relax a bit. Let's take the foot off the pedal. But we also want them to experience their first, so we try to help them, and we're so doing that. It adds to us.
Absolutely, man. I mean, these people have been incredible, man. I just want you to give a few words to these people, how important they can be coming out to the next Champions League game.
I think they don't understand the massive support that they put behind us. You know, every game we come in and you hear the drum, it just gives you the extra fuel.
Yeah.
So they've been amazing throughout the season, and hopefully this Saturday they'll come and then beat the drum even louder.
Musa, man, thank you for having you, man. We appreciate your time, man. Give me a fist bump with the...
Oh,
I want the fist bump with the medal.
The young one. Here's
Hola, papi.
Here's the other one.
Papi. Hola, papi. Hola, papi. Good and you?
Hey, you can speak Spanish.
Papi. Let's speak Spanish. Massive congratulations, papi. Once again, a champion.
Thank you.
A stellar performance from you throughout the season. Consistent performance from you. I mean, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Take us through your emotions right now.
Well, now, the truth, I feel so happy, so proud of my team. I think the last 7-6 games, we feeling we better and better by game, and so that's keep me very, very happy and so proud of all my team.
And your numbers are getting better and better. Last season, of course, you had to adjust a bit, and then this season now you have stepped up a bit. Where does the motivation come from?
Yes, of course. I try to help in the team, what the team needs, and we have very good players from the top. So we know we need build up proper, and the other guys make it different. Lucas, 𝙈𝘼𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘾𝙃, Ikram, Pita, Arthur, Shishi. We have a lot of players with quality who can make it different for us.
Okay, now I think it's a job well done. Of course, the championship has been won. Now I'd like to find out now, the Champions League is coming now. The big one is coming now. And then now, of course, the celebration. And then after celebration, how are you going to approach this one?
Now celebrate this night. Tomorrow I don't know what we're doing, but from I think Tuesday we focus in the big one, how you say, the CAF. I think it's very important for the club, for the support, and for me also. I think I'm the first Chilean in the, I think,
beautiful. Congratulations.
In one final.
Yeah.
And of course I won this trophy in my pocket, in my hands. So
yeah, there now.
We try, we work, and we preparing for the best in the
Papi
way.
Marcelo, a stellar performance from you. Massive congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
Go enjoy it, man. I think this is your number 2, ne? This is the number 2. Keep
the third one.
The third one. Keep counting. It's 1, 2, 3. Keep counting, man. Congratulations, Papi. Coach, massive congratulations. championship in the back. It came at a season whereby there's a lot of doubt in the team when you approached and then when you signed in. I'm sure with you also having to have a lot of experience, having coached, of course, Esperance, and expectations of you having to have a seat with Mamelodi Sundowns. Tell me, man, how was it for you actually to understand the importance of signing for Mamelodi Sundowns?
Well, first of all, people that was suspicious on that had doubts, it's because they just didn't pay right attention. Today it makes 16 years that I played a final of Europa League as assistant coach, but yes. But it's just one in a long way until arriving here. I didn't fall out of the sky, and Mamelodi Sundowns doesn't work in such a way that they would bring a coach just to bring. Obviously, that becoming champion 2 years in a row before in Esperance, and this year also in Esperance, because I also became champion in Esperance, and now becoming champion entitled in South Africa and in such beautiful club like Mamelodi Sundowns, and working with such a group of players, it's really outstanding and really a mark.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, having to work with these incredible individuals, good human beings. I mean, for you to come in and able to manage this group of personnel and able to manage them and be so fruitful towards them and able to manage them very well. Please take us through having to manage these equal, brilliant players and able to manage them very well to a point that if a certain player is not playing, you're able to manage that. If a certain player had made a mistake, how then do you deal with those situations?
Yeah, it's not easy, but it's fascinating and thrilling because indeed the group is big. Despite we had injuries, even when I arrived there were several players injured, but what they need to understand is the value of trust. And the coach proved them that trust is something that really exists from me to them and should exist among them. Also that the coach doesn't speak nothing that is not the truth. And when I was telling them, believe that there's a thin line between playing and not playing, but also believe that it's possible and that everybody will play. Obviously that in the end there is always players that are not happy. Yeah. But that is not because we don't trust them, it's because it's a natural moment that exists. But we changed players throughout the season, we changed players from match to match, and the performance didn't decrease because they are really behind good players, they are really good men. The locker room is filled of good men. Yeah. And managing good men is more easy than the opposite. Also, they understood that on their side, and sometimes in front of them, and sometimes in the back of them, pushing them forward, there was also a good man.
Yeah. And now, sorry, just to come in there, how important it is for you, because I've been in the locker room of Mamelodi Sundowns and having to have moments with these beautiful people of the supporters. How important for you was to just, because I remember at one stage in Chipa, away, I saw you running towards the corner there, going to celebrate with the guys, and that for me showed a lot of passion, a lot of love, because if you don't love these players, how are you going to coach them? So for me, how is it important for you just to show love as a father?
Yeah, exactly, the expression is fantastic. I have one expression that I usually use that says, even if I don't like a player, I should love him. And when you love a player, you are much more close to make him better and work with him so that in the right moment he appears. I could say many names, but I saw so many critics on, for example, Arthur. And we gave him time. We also asked him to give steps forward, and the right moment he appeared, like many others. Well, giving love to the players, respecting the players, creating the right ambience, guiding them. Sometimes being a father, sometimes a stepfather, sometimes there are moments for everything.
True.
You need to push them forward with a lot of ways, but leading them with trust and truth is very, very important.
Change goes to now the Champions League now, the importance of Champions League. Yes, you soak up this one, you celebrate, every victory is important. Yeah. You make them aware that it is important, but then of course now the big one that's coming.
Yeah, I told the players that today was not a day to party, it was a day to celebrate, exactly as you said. It means that we need to have our minds in the right place, our minds in the right place, our heads in the right place, so that we understand and we don't get out of the focus that we need to have for the next weekend and the following one. We have a big task ahead. It's a tough challenge that we have ahead. But we used to say that the most difficult fights are given to the best warriors. And I have a group of warriors also. Let's hope the warriors go on the pitch. Let's hope they express the best football they have. Let's hope we coaches can give them the tools they need to play the games we have ahead. And let's hope also that little piece of luck that also is needed to win this kind of competitions also appears. Because these boys deserve, the people we deserve, Masandawana family deserve. I think that the family, Motsepe family deserves it, the club deserves it. And despite I see that sometimes South Africa doesn't value the work of Mamelodi Sundowns in the way it should be valued, I dare myself to say that South Africa deserves it.
Now, coach.
I love you, English.
Go ahead,
He's pushing me out, you know. He's pushing me out.
It's been incredible. I must say, you guys have been able to push them to their greater boundaries. And of course, not only him, a lot of individuals. I mean, I must say, what you have done, it's been incredible. And it can only get better and better. I just want you to wish the best of luck coming to us the next coming games.
There's no coach without quality players. It's important to know that, because I've been in contexts where it was difficult to achieve success, and I was the same man. When you have players with the quality of these ones, it's more easy.
Yeah.
I just need not to mess too much so that they can perform. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, coach. Go enjoy.
Chairman, we really want to hear from you as to then how then do you sum up this season, especially looking at the celebration that has been happening on the pitch?
It was one that demanded a lot of us. It demanded a lot of the players. You know, we started under a little bit of a, there were some changes that were done, and there was some adjustment that needed to be done. And in that period, we had some slow moments, and the team had to stick together and show their character. From there, those moments to where we are now, all I can say is I'm so proud. I'm filled with so much joy because they showed who they are. They showed what champions do. With all the doubts and the questions of the team and how we were starting, for them to just show and prove that, again, the hunger's there, the commitment's there, the resilience is there. This is one of those moments where you really you see the quality in the players and the mentality in the team. And a lot should go to Coach Cardoso.
Yeah. And also, like, all I want to also know is that when those tough moments were happening within the club itself, you as a chairman, what is your message to the players and the technical team to keep going?
I think maybe you'll hear about the message to the players. What we said when Coach Miguel came and we introduced him to the team. That might come out at a later stage because we have some exciting, documentaries that we're doing that capture this season. So I don't want to repeat that and spoil that. But during those times, it was really about not necessarily giving the players assurance, because they're professionals. They've been through adversity. It was just to make sure that they knew that we were there for them, that they were not alone. Because in those moments when the criticism is high, and I know you probably know what it's like in the times of being a great player, you need to rely on your players or your teammates. And it's almost this siege mentality of we got to stick together now. And so it was great for us to. I think we built strong bonds during that time. There's a connection that you can see in the team. Players like Dennis that can still be there to hold the team together and remind them of what you guys did and what you guys have achieved. So really that time was one of testing and turbulence, but through pressure, diamonds are made.
Of course. And Chairman, we were here last year when our last game against Cape Town City. As much as we were crowned the champions on the day, we still lost the game. And we were 7 times champions. Now we're 8. When would it stop? What's the number? What is the number that we're chasing right now? Because we are 8. It's never been heard of in the league. So now what's the number now? Where are we going?
No, Teko, I think, it's on us to determine, and when I say we, I'm talking about the supporters, I'm talking about the players, I'm talking about management. We determine our destiny. It's up to us to say, where we want to take this football club. We as a football club have the opportunity to do great things and be great. And I think we've been able to translate that on the pitch for a while. Now we're starting to see it in the stands with the supporters, because that's the next step. You've played against 𝙈𝘼𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘼, you played in North Africa, you know what those crowds are like and how passionate they are for these big teams. And we are getting to that stage. I mean, last week at the Eastern Cape game in Chippa, the stadium was full, Donna. And the supporters were there. And we've already sold our tickets for the Champions League game next week. So I think for us, we're going to keep winning, we're going to keep pushing, but I think the dream of the football club now is to be one of those big teams with big support, to show our strength, on and off the pitch.
And before I let you go, let me take off my glasses first.
If you take off those glasses, I might steal them.
So we always, in the beginning of the season, we always reflect to the last season. And we are now in the Champions League final, which has been eluding the club for so many years. What's your feeling like? What's your message to the fans? What's your message to the players, especially knowing that it is a very, very important game next week?
Yeah, no, it's the biggest game in the club's history for the past 9 years.
Yeah,
and we're so proud that we can be there now at that moment. It's going to demand a lot from us.
Yeah,
we can't take Pyramids for granted. No way, no how, because they're a big team, and they've proven, as they've gotten to these stages that they mean business.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, Donna. I'm a fan of the show. I watch Pitchside. I watch it just like you guys. I watch Pitchside.
Yeah.
And you guys spoke so well and so powerfully in that last discussion, Vila. You, Donna, and 𝙈𝙬𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘾𝙃.
Yeah.
When you guys spoke about, the fact that when you are a team like ours, there's a pressure, and you got to be able to sort of stick together and work through it.
Yeah.
But what I really found powerful was the fact that you said that when you lose, you have time to assess, and when you're winning like this, the other teams are planning. And so it was so powerful when you said that, because sometimes at Sundowns we don't have time to adjust. We just have to keep going. And our supporters have always been with us, and this year was a year of adjustment.
Of course.
And the mere fact that we had to adjust as quickly as we did, and of course, I actually think it's important to give credit to Coach Miguel Cardoso, but also Donna. I think I want to take this opportunity to speak to the Sundowns supporters about a man who has been behind the scenes, and he hasn't maybe been given the credit he deserves. And that's our sporting director, Fleming Berg. We were cheering Lucas Ribeiro right now. We're cheering Arthur Sales right now. These are players that, Fleming has spent time researching and identifying and bringing them to the club. So, we're at a stage now where the team is, you guys also said this, scoring over 100 goals in the season. You guys picked up on that. We're in a stage where a team where Shushan and Piano will always remain. But you have to be able to adapt and bring in different factors, different experts. Fleming was the type of expert that helped us in a way of identifying, okay, this is how Sundowns play football. We can never tamper with this, but let's bring in different pieces, different types of coaches who can find a way to complement the game
and also elevate the club as
and
well.
elevate the game, right? So a huge credit goes out to him, Coach Miguel Cardoso, and of course players like Dennis Onyango. He's been here as keepers do, just standing quietly watching the game go by until they get called upon to make an important save, and then they react. I mean, look at those shades, Dennis, looking good, man. You're looking like a model.
Use it.
Hey, man.
They're mine now.
The model. The model. Hey, he was great in Uganda. You guys remember him coaching the kids. No, but Donna, I just want to say also, as we conclude the season right now, this edition of the Pitchside, the season's coming to a close. Vila, it's wonderful to see you here. Looking dapper. He's got a James Bond outfit right now, man. This is the James Bond fit. Donna, so you guys did a great job this season.
Thank you very much.
A lot of international people are watching this show. Sundowns supporters who can't be at the stadium. You guys give us something that really we've been craving for a long time.
Thank you very much.
More power to you guys. Thank you
very
so
much, Chairman.
guys.
As
Keep
always.
up the great work.
Will do. Thank you.
Vila,
Blackie.
No,
the hands.
I must get the hands.
Another one for you. Yet another game. Champions. Back to back. When is it gonna stop?
It never stops. Winning is like breathing. You never stop breathing until... He's touching my nose. Everyone wants to breathe, and that's winning. When you want the air, you must be a good winner. But I'm glad I'm at the right club, and the mentality is always right to win every game that comes, regardless of who we're playing. The so-called small teams, they count. So when we play and collect the results from the small teams, it counts for every point that we get. So for me, it's been incredible from the guys.
And Ronza, I just want to ask you: would you say this one was one of your maybe challenging season? Because normally, you look at how also the team has played, how the team also started. You being the captain most of the time, when 𝙈𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘼𝙉𝘼 also got injured. How would you sum up your season this year?
No, I think we were always in control.
I mean, if you see the amount of points we've accumulated, I'm not sure, but I think we broke the record again, 73. So we always knew that we're in control. Yes, the Orlando Pirates was doing well, but we knew the race that we are running, and we knew come second half of the season, when there's Nedbank, Champions League and the league to play for, that's when we're going to get big, and that's when our captain will come back, 𝘾𝙗𝘼𝙒𝘼𝙉𝘾𝙃 will come back, the guys with experience to help us get it over the line, but we were always in control. Yes, and it was good that they put up a good fight, because I think that helped us as well with the Champions League. Because, I mean, if you look in the past few seasons, we didn't really have the competition, and I think we relaxed a bit, because we won the league with 5 games to go, so we would relax, and it affected us in the Champions League. So this season we went all the way, but we were always in control.
I think Temperman with you, man, massive. We talk about perfect timing, talk about the perfect stage to come back, having to lift the trophy. Champions League coming up also, Club World Cup. I mean, for you, it has been that a backset for you, but then having to make this perfect timing at this point in time, how does it feel for you, especially having to guide the young ones, able to bring in that experience in the changing room? Take us through to that.
Yeah, honestly, it feels great to come back at the right time, knowing for sure that it was not easy, but I managed to keep my head straight and try to focus. But with the help of my teammates, they really pushed me, and for me, I was happy that I managed to come back and try to help the team, and the most important thing was to win the trophy.
And also, like, 3 of you guys have been in big games situations before. You guys were there in 2016 when we won the Champions League. You have been in AFCON, you've done so many great things. So now it is the big one that has been eluding the team for so many years. What's the message now, guys? What's the message to the fan, and what's the conversation like in the dressing room?
Yeah, I mean, the mentality is spot on now. Don't get tired of winning. We won now, but there's a bigger fish coming now the next weekend, the next 2 weekends. So it's close. This is the closest we've been in a very long time, so we might as well kick the door down and go all the way. Leave our all out there, sacrifice everything. I mean, we know for the next 24 hours we're going to celebrate what we've achieved, but come Tuesday, you'll see the mentality, the shift in focus, and I mean, this one is written, is there in the stars for us. I mean, throughout the season, we could see there was a lot of similarities with the 2016 campaign where we didn't look like we were going to qualify. People were doubting us. We scored last-minute goals. And now what happened to us over the last few seasons, it's happened to the other teams now. So I think it's made for us this year to go all the way.
Shiga?
Now, obviously, it's close. And we just need our supporters to come in numbers. That's where we need them the most. And obviously, us as a team, we really focus. We're looking forward to the final. And I think as a team, we are ready.
Hey, I'm there for you. You want all of that? No, for me, I'm happy for the team because the first thing is that we've closed properly the leagues. With the win at home, the mentality is right because last season we struggled. We lost the last league game against Cape Town City. So for me, I think when we win like this at home, it's a strong message to the team that is we're going to play. That is Pyramids. They know that they're not coming to play a team that is a little bit weak. We've shown that we are strong at home. So kudos to the guys and the supporters. They've been massive, and I hear it's sold out. That will be good for the guys to play in a full stadium. A win at home. I think it's also an opportunity for us to play final at home first, just like the 2016 final. So if we get our goals here, we know we can win away from home.
Guys, let's not waste your time. I know those champagnes are starting to boil up.
Hey, good way to say thank you.
Guys. Massive congratulations. Massive congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Once again. The medals look so impressive on you guys. How do you feel about it?
No, I am very happy because we take 3 trophies now for Sundowns. I'm very happy, but I'm very happy that my team. It's too long season. It's very difficult season because they have too many games. Sundowns they play after 3 days only. I think so. Only Sundowns they play after 3 days. It's very difficult. You play 100% because you play after 3 days. It's very difficult. But also I'm very happy with my season Salis, my guys. So So for me, I feel like when you came to Sundowns last season,
you played exceptionally well, but you also improved your game this season. You became a better player. Now you're in conversations of Football of the Year. How would you sum up your season this time around?
¿Qué dice Vicky?
Dice cuando llegaste temporada pasada y jugaste bien, pero en esta temporada ya te están hablando del mejor jugador que tenemos en la temporada. ¿Qué es lo que hiciste?
I think so. The last season is the very good season, but this season is very, very, very good.
Yeah.
But I think so. The last season is the experience for me because me não play striker. Me play winger, sometimes 10 because the coach like me come inside.
Yeah.
But all the time, the last season, the coach say, attack the box, you have quality in the box for the score the goals. So this season, me try more, attack the box. But it's not my first quality, I think. So my first quality is dribbling, open the space for the players, so the assist. So it's like next season, me attack more the box, so me score too many goals, I think. So
for me, Saleh has been tranquilo.
Always.
Always. I think for me, it's been a tough season for you also, having a slow start. But then, of course, game by game, able to adapt a bit. And there were some times whereby people were just not getting the result where they wanted from you. Of course, having to come from Europe. And of course, people looking at the price tag that you have and wanting you to score more goals, but it didn't happen. How important was for you to stay patient throughout your performances?
Yeah, it's very difficult start for me because I need adaptation. And when I start, I have an injury, and it's difficult for you adaptation. You say about the first season, 𝙈𝙼𝙎𝘼𝙉𝘼. I think you need to learn for you enjoy the next one.
Yeah.
I think is my next season, next step. I will improve more. I need to learn, of course, every day. But I think it's better. I will do better.
Yeah, and you know, at Mamelodi Sundowns, we speak of Champions League every season. When we lose Champions League, when we don't get to the final, it feels like it's a failure for the team. We know now that we qualified, we're in the final. It is a big one for the club. The last time we were there, it was 2016. And then now, I'm sure the conversations are there. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like the team is ready to actually get to that next step and be able to win the Champions League?
I think so. The last season, they take out the Champions League is very pain, you see, because you have the good team, strong team.
Yeah.
But so sometimes in life is the game, the last season for the experience, you see.
Yeah.
So now the team is more strong, stay more together now.
Yeah.
It's the good vibe.
Yeah.
In the side the pitch, other side the pitch also.
Yeah.
The captain Williams, Shishi.
Ronwen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dennis.
Yeah.
So he happy they play outside the pitch. So I think so this season they take the players stay more together.
Yeah.
So you understand what I'm saying? So he fight in the pitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes he fight with me.
you as
So
well,
exactly for help me more. So for the 11
To get up.
Yeah.
exactly. So I think so is the different season because he have the more experience in the last season.
Yeah.
Now you found form, now you found goals. Tell us, Ben, what changed a bit for you to find goals now? Of course, the confidence, but then what changed for you?
But he played to me, so it's
What changed? What was the coach saying to you to give you motivation?
I changed a little bit the position.
Okay.
I think this is most important for me because I need to participate in the game.
Yeah, number 10.
I need to touch the ball.
Number 10.
Yeah, I need create something.
Yeah.
And I think this one is the most important for me.
Yeah.
For score goals, for give assists.
Yeah.
Is participate with the side the pitch, inside, anywhere. Is the where I have space. I think this is more important for me.
And not only that, defensive-wise also. I think you've been working very hard defensively because of when you win balls, you're able to again play and play and play. It has changed a bit.
Yeah, it's me. It's too tall.
Let me do this.
You can see. I am too tall, and it's the same guys say, you strike wing. I think for defender, you need defend together and attack together.
Yeah.
About the Champions League, I think this week, this year, we defend together, attack together.
Yeah.
And I think they improve.
is about this thing. It's more outside than inside the pitch.
So now with that, because I've seen the camaraderie, the celebrations, are we seeing a new celebration in the final? Show us the celebration, my friend.
Do
you have a new celebration for the final?
For the final?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't. I don't know, guys. Let me check.
You must come with the new one.
Like this for Shishi, but
you've done all the celebrations.
Yeah, exactly.
New one now.
New one.
It's 5 celebrations for 1 goal. It's 5 celebrations and 1 goal. Yeah.
And then you flip. Then you must flip.
So help me.
And then you must flip.
Like the celebrate for
I'll help you during the week. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
You give me the video, maybe.
Okay, cool. Guys, congratulations again.
Tranquilo, tranquilo celebration. Tranquilo.
Sharp. Go enjoy, guys. Congratulations once more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sharp. So now let's wrap up what the conversation has been like with the players. You look at how happy they are. You look at also the important players as well coming back from injury, being a long season where they also speak as well of the struggles as well. You spoke to the coach. What's your feeling like as to then how the season was for Mamelodi Sundowns?
I think for me the biggest one, team. Before I touch on the coach, I think for me the biggest winner today was the fans.
Yeah.
I mean, how incredible they were today, having to fill up today, making the Yellow Nation, making these yellow beautiful colors with the stadium, which is what you're anticipating throughout the weekend approaching the CAF Champions League. So for the biggest winner for me was the fans today, of course, having to have the guys live up the trophy. And of course, coming back to the coach, I mean, the coach also, you could see, I mean, I saw a smile on his face. I saw the reaction on his face of having to wear that medal.
His personality now. We're starting to see his personality, which is great, man.
And another thing that I picked up from him is his energy to take players to a different level. Able to coach these players. I think for me, the biggest take that I took from him is having to be a father on these players. And I think he mentioned even a way they said he's a stepfather to his players. It made me laugh a bit, you know. But you can see that he's a very good human being. And what he's been brought in now is starting to show signs. Signs of having to have hungry players again. Hungry, of course, to know that we are winning championship. So for me, having to have Temba also coming at the stage is set for him also at the same time. Having been on the sidelines for the longest time, able to come in and impact the guys. Because, you know, sometimes you don't need good players on the field. Just you need their presence just to feed from them. Dennis is always going to be there. And it brings me memories of 2016. You know, when I had to come in and find you guys, having to lift up the team and win the Champions League.
And also for Navia to add on that as well is to see senior players taking up those roles, because being senior player, sometimes it's not about the age. Sometimes it is about the responsibility that you bring into the team. You know, sometimes it's the experience that you have within the football space as well. And I strongly believe that your Mshishis, your Ronwen, your Dennis as well, the importance, you listen to Ribeiro speaking about those captains that are playing the role on and off the pitch, how then the team, you know, becomes solid as well. And I think those are the things that actually propel Mamelodi Sundowns to become one of the best in the continent. And it's because when there's adversities within the club, you know, you find how then to come back and still be able to proceed. We were, of course, some of us also, myself also counted. I had doubts in the beginning of the season because I couldn't identify the club that I love so much. But yet again, they turned things around a little bit, and then now here they are, champions, breaking records in all cylinders. But also what's important as well, like, yes, we wrapped up the league. Yes, we are number 8, you know, in the row in terms of winning the league. We can't you know, sit on that so much because we have such a very, very important game next week. What's your take on that? Because it is a Champions League. Last time we were in the Champions League final, it was 2016.
I think also, you're 100% correct in terms of having to soak in, enjoy it. I think there's nothing wrong about enjoying the moment. It's good for sports. It's good for a football player also to soak it and enjoy it, but it shouldn't be too long because of at the same time, you know, you've been doing this for so many times. I don't know how many back-to-backs they've done because of, you know, it's that celebration, but you're doing those celebrations, but at the same time, you know for sure that there's another one. You know, there's another one that hasn't been a back-to-back, and it's been, you know, distancing itself since 2016, and it's been a long dry up to now. So for me, what's key now is going to be how they respond, of course, which is celebrate today, but then the next day, you know for sure that's the target. The approach should be different, the hunger should be different. The guys should be, of course, now looking forward to that because I mean, you and I know for sure it's not a lie. It must be. It's a must-have trophy. It's a must-have trophy, and guys need, of course, to understand that, you know, champagne today, of course, but not too much. But then, of course, now at the same time, the Champions League is the most important one.
It is, and in closure as well, I would like to say also, like, congratulations to Lucas Ribeiro being the top goal scorer of the league, and it was We spoke about it in the in the podcast, in the previous one, as to then, the brotherhood will take us there.
Yeah.
Look at the chances that have been created today. For Reynes as well, he could have scored 2 or 3. So it clearly shows that the continuity within the club as well, regardless as to then who wins individual accolades. I think that was great also to see.
I think we had a conversation about it, and we are just on the same level and the same understanding. That sometimes when you try to look for someone, which way they're trying to look for 𝙈𝘼𝙎𝘼𝙎𝘼, they're trying to look for 𝙈𝘼𝑎𝑏, but it didn't come. Outside sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes if you don't look for it, it comes. It comes, like same with the report. It wasn't, but then it kept on persisting. So, and unfortunate, hard luck for him, but it's been a stellar season for 𝙈𝘼𝑎𝑏 also. I mean, there's assists for me were incredible because I know he's a proven goal scorer, but the assist and able to be doing brotherhood in certain times whereby he could put Ribeiro. It was a stellar, but congratulations to Ribeiro. For me, those are the numbers that you really, when you go home, you can reflect and say that was the top performance from him.
That's perfect, man. Masandawana, thank you very much for being with us this season. It is Mamelodi Sundowns, champions again for the 8th time in a row, and we do have a very, very important game. Thank you very much to the fans that have been supporting this club so many times. Yes, we do know that it is a sold-out affair for the Champions League Cup final, but we still say, come in numbers, make sure that you support the fans, support the players rather. You heard about the importance of you guys from the players themselves. They speak of, they couldn't do it without you, especially with the season that we had, the difficulties that we faced during the season, but now we are as champions again. That's another one that is coming. Looking forward to see you in numbers. It is another Pitchside Podcast at Loftus Stadium. Mamelodi Sundowns as 8-time champions.
Back to back.
Hallelujah! We out.